Welcome to Verbal Pig Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. We finna get into this thing today. We're talking about the symbology or the symbolic meaning of Aunt Jemima, and Jemima is spelled Jemima. Now, Aunt Jemima was the oldest of three beautiful daughters of Job in the Bible, as given to him in the later part of his life after God made Job prosperous again. Jemima's younger sisters are named Kezar and Karen, Keren. Now, Jemima and, let's say Job, they lived in a place called Oz, or UZ. And the Wizard of Oz, they called it OZ. But Oz is the place of the original Arabs. So if you wanted to do it'll be a short story because the symbology of it and a lot of information on Job and his three daughters is not known. But from what we have, she would represent that the original people in America who were Muslims. That's why if you look at the dress of Aunt Jemima, which means dove, if you look at the way she dressed, she had her hair was wrapped. She was dressed in Muslim garbs for that time and that day. And as we know, 6 out of 9 slaves that came to America was Muslims. And this is a little bit of Muslim history because there's so much bashing on Muslims. But, we have to tell the story of those who were in America and their contributions and who they were. Now, Jemima is an Arabic name, as I stated, and it means dove. And she was called one of the most beautiful women and the beautiful daughter of the prophet Job in the Bible. So that would mean that symbolically, that would mean then that the aunt, the sister of the sister, was Muslim in America, and she was made as Yemima, or she was made as a deity in America. That's why she was on the syrup bottles and pancake mixes and whatnot, really to keep that deity hidden or to keep her secret. But the reason why she's popular all over the world is because, and they named her that, is they're just letting you know that they know who you are and your biblical connection to eons of time. They know who you are and how long you've been here in America. And so she was made to be a person that people would ridicule, or she would be used as a joke or a diss, or she would be used to make people not want to study or understand who she was. And so, growing up, if you call somebody black Aunt Jemima, that was a fight. But when you dig deeper and find out that symbolically, Jemima is an Arabic word, and it means dove. And as I stated, she was called the beautiful daughter of the prophet Job, Jemima. So the name Jemima, when you dig deep, is a beautiful name. But when you take that and put it in a system of racism, white supremacy, it's become hated. That just shows you the psychological and mind games that was played upon the slaves to get them to turn their back upon each other if you resembled or looked like or behave in any way that the slave masters didn't like. If the slave master didn't like you, then you had some blacks wasn't gonna like you either. And that carried on into today's time. But yeah, check that out. You can Google Jemima, and you will see that name is in the Bible. It's an Arabic name, and it comes. And Job is stated to come from the land of Oz or Uz or Uz, which is the place where the original Arabs hailed from. So that shows you our connection and who we are. So when they put something up negative against you, dig deeper, because they might just be hiding something that they don't want you to take pride in, you to look down upon. But, research it. Just a quick tad bit, Verbal Pig Radio. We're out.